July 29, 2016. A quick update to the 7.7 video. They did not mention tsunami information in that warning, but here we have 5 buoys going off, one at the very bottom of the screen, which is much further south on that Mariana Trench area, but 4 directly around the quake, 1 due south, 1 due west, and 2 due east. So pay attention, Hawaii. Pay attention, everything in the area. Now notice the water column height, that it's showing a depth of 4,811.5 meters down to 4,810.5, so it's not a large wave, just about a meter, a little over 3 feet, not that big. But notice we're at the buoy setting at 4,811 meters, and the quake was at 212 or so kilometers deep. Well, if you go and look at these stations again, it's giving you the ocean depth, and it will show you at the time 7:29, then in the hours and minutes that this occurred, and you can click on each station. Each one is going to show you an average of about a meter height. But again, we're at 4,811 meters. That's deep. Now this one, guys, is at 5,566 meters, and it's showing also around a meter wave. What's important about this is it's spreading out, and you can see that in the timestamp, is that it gets close to the coast. That meter height could change even at Hawaii because it's very deep in that section of the ocean. Then it rapidly gets much shallower as it approaches both the east and west direction that's going, south and north. And so Hawaii, pay attention to this because the depth could be a concern because of the rapid rise of your beaches. That's why Hawaii has some of the greatest surf in the world. You have such a rapid decrease in depth as they approach. I'm not saying there's going to be any major problems, but even where I have my boat down in Florida, guys, 3 or 4 foot wave can make a big difference where they're tied up at your piers and things like that. But this could increase as it spreads out. So come here to the National Buoy Center. I will put a link below the video, and watch it in your area. If you're in Hawaii or you're in Japan or any of these areas in Asia, then watch the buoys in your area. If you see them start to go off as it gets closer to the land, check and see the height. Again, you can see it's not a giant wave. We've seen these things go over 100 feet, but this was a deep quake. It was very powerful. If it had been shallow, this wave could have been huge. But again, I don't think it's going to be anything large, but it could do some damage as it gets into the shallower areas. So pay attention to it. We've had about 3 aftershocks since I did the video, 4.4, 4.9, 4.5. The deepest was the next one at 279 kilometers. Again, the 7.7 at 212, but now they're at 196, and now at 192 on the last aftershock. Notice this is called the West Mariana Ridge and the Mariana Trough Zone. It's a breaking point in the Ring of Fire where pressure's built up time and time again, but it's a large quake. So you guys, as you spread this map out, you can see in the different colorations. The deeper blue is the deepest depths of the ocean, and as you come across the Wake Islands, a mid-Pacific mountain ridge into the Hawaiian Islands, we pull this up, you can see you have that rapid decrease in depth. So if this wave continues, that 1 meter could change. It could be enough in certain low-lying areas in the harbors that are at basically sea level. You could see some impact there. So keep a heads up on this, guys. Be safe.